Welcome back to Channel Sport this morning. We're talking about the Olympic Eagles on the match against Libya. They lost by 2-0 in Tunisia. What's going to come up on the screen shortly is the starting 11. And you see, I called it a star-studded starting 11 because a lot of those names in the team are very recognizable. You can see Chukwueze there, you can see Taiwa Woni there, you can see Okechukwu, CBK, Nwakali, you know, Adamo, the goalkeeper who incidentally got a red card. Looking at his starting lineup, Shola, do you want anything to change going into the second leg?
To be honest with you,
I'm not
going to blame these guys.
Okay.
I'm not going to blame any of these players. How long were they together for?
48 hours.
48 hours. And the coach raised the alarm. He said 48 hours
what
will
do you
not
want
be
me
enough.
to do?
I'm not even going to mention the coach because the poor guy will get heat from his employers if we start to say that he raised the alarm. So
well, he didn't raise it.
No, we won't even talk about it. You understand? You know, but look, Awoniyi on his day is a fantastic footballer. Nwakali, Chukwueze, all of these guys are great footballers.
Dennis.
But football is a team sport. You need to blend, you need to play together, you need to play friendly games behind the doors and also in the open, you know. So, were we expecting magic? Yes, we were. No, it did not work. But it's not over.
Yeah.
Get back to Asaba today. And start work. And start work. At least the Super Eagles are there. They can train together, play a couple of friendlies, and maybe
the Super Eagles.
No. The Super Eagles don't have anything at stake. Trust me. Seychelles, na friendly game. Egypt, friendly.
So
simple.
Maybe they can play 11
you know,
aside.
You get them. Maybe as bad as you bad, we might have to draft a few players who are in the Super Eagles lineup at the moment into this team.
Who are of that age?
Desperation.
Who are of that age?
Wow.
It's not desperation. They are Nigerians and they are under 23.
Okay,
Why not?
Osimhen, you can join them.
Why not?
Well, it might have to be that way eventually.
Yeah.
It tells me we might have to get to that kind of situation.
It might have to happen like that. But
Harry,
you see, but let's
that.
be fair. When we're going to give people an assignment, we need to provide everything that they need.
Yeah.
48 hours to a game, a qualifier, it's not good enough.
No.
Okay.
It's not good enough. The Tunisians, I'm sorry,
Libyans.
the Libyans, they play. Those guys were training and they were waiting for Nigeria. We will shock you people.
And they did. I mean, 2-0. Okay. In Asaba Monday, they should be able to score 3 and qualify to the final round if they can. Or more.
We can do it. Nigeria can do it. You know, and you say Asaba not far from Warri. Warri know they carry us too. Everybody go come and come.
What's going to happen in Asaba on Monday? Now let's talk about Nigerian Professional Football League. Now let's leave under 23 Eagles that failed to fly. Talk about Nigerian Professional Football League. It was interesting results all through a midweek. Only Rivers United were the only team that went away from home and they didn't get anything. They lost 2-1. But the MFM got a point in Katsina, a huge one for them. Kano Pillars, of course, went to Kada City. That was the derby. And, of course, they won 2-0. Yobe Desert Stars. This is the one. Abia Warriors getting all 3 points. Amazing result from the midweek.
The biggest one is still Abia Warriors. Yes, the number of goals that they got is amazing. 3 on the road in the MPFL. Look, I can pop champagne for this kind of thing because it's a big deal.
You should.
They don't get to score that much when they go away. I don't know what happens. You know, maybe it's the heat. I don't know. So, but that's amazing. I'm happy that MFM are now showing us that they're not playing.
Yeah,
it's serious.
Yes. You know, because initially you would have thought maybe because of this team not playing X number of games, that's why they are on top. But now they've shown us that they mean business. I pray they go all the way.
Quickly today, Rangers Sunshine Stars.
Look, on paper, this is a cracker.
Rangers, you know what happened?
Yeah.
Confederation Cup.
Yeah, but regardless, they have a very good team, very good coach, who also knows Sunshine Stars very well.
Very well.
Sunshine Stars very well.
The Oracle.
You know,
interesting.
It's going to be a good one. This is the kind of game that you want to watch. I pray that everything just goes according to plan. We can't wait to have these things back on TV.
It's on TV though. I was going to say that.
Yeah, we just can't wait. I mean, it's a shame you have to talk about it or you travel all the way to watch these games. It's hard and it's difficult. Okay, now let's take a look at the papers now. Through the papers, we'll take a look at the Super Eagles, what expectations are for the game against the Shells on Friday. I'm starting with Sporting Life here. And in Sporting Life, the story is under the Igalo Oyekuru score goals. That's the training that they had. It was very competitive, no injury worries of any kind, and the players are promising victory. Okay, and Kenneth Raw to critic, he says, I've invited over 22 MPFL players to the Super Eagles. So all those of you that say you don't want MPFL players, this is what he's saying to everyone.
It goes beyond that headline. I don't know if we have time to look at
No, we
it.
don't,
The man went out to break it down. Go and read that thing. You will find out that he has talked about the real problems that that are facing us, and we need to tackle those things. You know, poor facilities, poor structured teams, lack of organization, and all of that. And even if a player now gets to play for the Eagles, the next thing is off to Europe or wherever.
I mean, top scorer in the league, and you're gone the next. I mean, let's go to complete sports now. Yes, build up to the match against Seychelles on Friday as well. So Eagles vow to beat Seychelles. Still intensified training in Asaba. Still on the qualifier, Balogun Etebo battle ready for Seychelles. England-based duo in full training. Fantastic. Balogun has been suffering. Lack of fitness in the last couple of weeks. It's good to see him back in training. Libya shocked Nigeria 2-0. Is that a shock?
I'll be shocked.
It's a shock to them, though.
Maybe a shock to the writer of that story.
Right, that's it. That's where I was going. United lead chase to sign Griezmann. Madrid proposed Varane Mane swap deal.
There we go again.
There we go again. Silly season is upon us already, even though we're still a few months away from it.
It's quite early, isn't it?
Very, very early. Too early for these guys. Come on. Mourinho said June dates of return to management. Interesting. Jose Mourinho, everyone is looking. Where's it going to go next?
Maybe PSG.
Looks like PSG to me as well. I won't be surprised at all if he ends up at PSG. PSG ponder £68 million cruise swoop. Interesting. Tony Cruz leaving Real Madrid. We'll see. Fingers crossed.
Never say never.
Never say never. Fingers crossed. And last but not the least, MFM extend lead to 6 points. Fantastic draw away from home. Still on top.
It's not something we see often in the Nigerian league. I pray it continues like this.
For MFM?
That's the
No, as in the
generally
gap and all those things.
The
It's usually 3 points, and by the time one team plays one game,
play your home
from
game.
fourth position to first, you know, but it's getting better.
Yeah, it is.
This season, even if I'm not happy with the new structure,
yes.
but hey,
And let's just get away with it and see what's going to happen after
let's
June.
align with the world finally.
Precisely. And put it on TV and let's see. Okay, let's move to the last one for today's Sporting Sun. It's it. And Gennett Road, talking about AFCON 2019 qualifier. Gennett Road to make 3 changes. Summons emergency meeting, Balogun, Etebo, Ndifreke, all of them fit for the tie. So it's likely to use up this one. And this one, match tickets will cost 10,000. And then maybe they just want less crowd. Even if it's 50,000.
That's a little bit misleading. It's the VIP area, and this is the first time that they're going to be charging for it. Initially, it used to be free for people who had invitation cards and everything, but the 10,000 naira comes with food and drinks and entertainment and everything.
Things.
You know, so it's the VIP, and I think I like the idea.
Yeah, I like it. It's okay.
The covered area is 3,000 naira. Because they need to control the crowd.
Crowd control measure.
They're telling us that there's going to be a massive turnout. And I
So
hope we do have that.
see.
Because Seychelles being out does not matter. We need to teach them football. You know, let's take them out to
play.
the play now. Yeah. You know,
play.
put out your best 11. Initially, I wanted some
wholesale changes.
But now I just had to change my mind and say, you know what?
Go out.
Because we need to top that group anyway.
Absolutely, we can.
So we must win.
Because South Africa and Libya, they're playing.
If Libya wins against South Africa,
okay, we'll remember. South Africa went, so you'll be like,
know
let's
it
go to
is.
top. Okay, want to top the group. I love that. MRI fear. I mean, you mentioned this behind the scene. Golden Eaglets call up 25 new players.
Oh, no.
Okay, you can easily get 15-year-olds,
again.
17-year-olds. We know you can get that, but because of the, I want to win at all costs, you go for that.
Shola.
one day, we will talk about
one day
cheating in Nigeria and how it's affecting all of us and how
sport.
it's killing this game. And it's not just football, it cuts across everywhere, you know. One day we'll talk about it. We need to stop cheating. We need to allow these young kids get a chance to play. Let under 15s play under 15. We do not have to win.
Shola,
Thank you for coming.
Just yet, but definitely one day we'll continue on this particular matter. Very, very important.
One day.
One day.
We'll wait.
Thank you for coming. Appreciate your time. Thank you for watching as well. Right?
All right. I'm Cecilia Amog.
I'm Tayo Salam. Enjoy the rest of your day.